Welcome back to the Trophy Fish Hunter, everybody. I'm Jeff Evans and we're in northern Wisconsin. Happy 4th of July as well. I've got my good buddy, longtime friend and fishing guide Terry Peterson with me. Terry knows these smallmouth bass in northern Wisconsin like nobody else, so I'm really looking forward to today's show. We're going to be chasing them with topwater baits and using some of the XRM series jerk baits, so it's going to be a good show. We're kind of in that early to mid-summer pattern. Things are transitioning out of the post-spawn. We'll probably catch fish in a few different areas, but I'm looking forward to getting after it. Let's go get them, Terry. Oh, what a beauty.
Super.
Hey, hey, hey.
Second cast of the morning. Not too shabby.
Nice fish, Terry.
Nice bass.
It's on the BD popper.
Beauty. Second cast of the morning. Way to start the day, Jeffrey.
Happy 4th of July, my friend.
Okay, we're going to let this sweet girl go.
Oh, boy, I just got wrapped right there. Son of a gun. Oh, there he is, Terry. There he is. There he is. Eat it. Come on. When they come up and rip these XRMs like that, if you can just hold it in front of their face, a lot of times they'll come back and smack it. Son of a gun. That was a nice one too. A lot of times too, I've got the bigger version on. If you're getting bumps and follows like that on a regular basis, we'll drop down to the smaller size. And a lot of times that's the ticket. Where you going, Taylor? Yep. We dropped down just like we were talking about. We had a rip on that big XRM. Fish followed it in. So we came back with the little one. We came back with that little one, and that fish just creamed it.
There we go. Nice.
Thank you, Terry.
Nice. You got beautiful. Absolutely perfect.
We got Terry running the BD popper up front, and I'm trailing behind with the XRM. We made an important move. I asked Terry there after that first fish popped us, asked him what he thought about dropping that smaller size. And of course, he knew the right answer, and that was the result. Absolutely perfect. Let's let her go and keep at it, bud. Boy, that BD popper is putting it to him, huh, here?
Yeah, it's great. It's really great.
Good smallie, Terry.
There we go. Rolling here in the stream. BD popper, see?
I'm using the Bulldog spinning rods, and Terry's using the casting series. I'm going to tell you, and I know Terry will agree, you feel a fish breathe on these baits. They are just incredibly sensitive. And it also takes a lot of the learning curve out of the hook set too. You just tighten up that rod, give them a little punch, and you got them. Last night, Terry and I were talking on the phone a little bit about what we were going to do today, just as far as a strategy for how we're going to fish. And we talked about throwing that BD popper. Terry's been bass fishing up here most of his life, and there's probably not many smallmouth up here that haven't met him. But what time of year do you like to start throwing topwaters, Terry?
Jeff, typically, as soon as the spawn is over with, those fish just come alive on topwaters. A lot of it's the bug hatch. A lot of it's they're hungry. Right after the spawn is done, where they really get rolling on topwaters.
And we've seen too that topwaters aren't necessarily an everyday thing for no rhyme or reason, right?
No, that's true. No, there's days where you can start off and get a couple right away, and then it kind of dies off, and then you bounce back and forth from underwaters to topwaters throughout the day. You'll find they might come back to them. And other days you're out and all day long it's topwaters.
Is there really anything better than a smallmouth crashing a topwater bait on a flat, calm lake?
Absolutely the best.
Nice, that was awesome. That was awesome.
He's off. He's off. First cast.
That's that BD topwater. Want to remember, especially when you get into this midsummer period that we're in right now, as the sun comes up in the morning and you have actually pretty flat conditions. We don't have a lot of ripple on the water, and these fish are going to be light sensitive. So what we've done is we've switched over to a bank with a real distinct shadow line on it, and I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up right now, but we're working that shadow edge with these baits, and that becomes a key factor in locating fish in midday during midsummer. Boy Ducket popper. Boy, he creamed it out there.
Yeah. Blasted it. Yeah, get him.
Got him, little feller.
I think he wanted it.
We're gonna try to keep him down here. There he goes. That was the 4th attempt at catching that fish. And we had him just about back to the boat. It was fun. Terry, I noticed now this morning when we started out, you were working that BD popper pretty slow. Pop, let it sit, pop, let it sit. Now I see you pick up the pace a little bit. Tell us what you're doing.
As the morning's gone on here, it seems like that slower popping action wasn't doing it anymore, so I'd like to switch it up and go to a little more aggressive popping, bringing it back. Let's see if that's going to trigger some more strikes here.
We have seen a few fish break water here recently chasing bugs. So they're still in the top water kind of mood. Just got a little air, didn't he? Oh yeah.
There it is. Beautiful. You can't get rid of that popper.
Well, that boy Ducket popper has been
Unbelievable.
the ticket this morning.
Yep. Nice.
They don't stand a chance.
No way. Super.
know, Terry just made a great point. You know, all the fish that we've caught on these topwaters this morning have hit almost immediately once the bait hits the water. I mean, the bait hits the water within 2 or 3 turns of the reel, that fish is either hit and there's been nothing after that. So we're going to kind of speed it up now. We're going to cast that bait out there, give it 2 or 3 good pops to bring it in so we can just cover water and find hot fish. Well, Tara, are we about ready to wrap her up?
Oh, I think so. Boy, what a great morning.
There's one. There's one. There's one.
I get the net.
There's one. There he is, bud.
I get him.
There he is. Staying down deep.
Oh, good fish. Good
There he
fish.
is.
Good fish. Nice, nice. There we go. What a way to wrap it up.
That is how we end our 4th of July smallmouth outing, Mr. Peterson.
Super.
Thank you. Well, that's going to be a wrap. What a beautiful fish. For this segment of the Trophy Fish Hunter, thanks for watching. I'm Jeff Evans. Stay tuned as Rick and Matt chase early spring white bass on the Mississippi River. I know they're going to have a ball, just like Terry and I did today.